You ever see one of those business for sale signs and just wonder? Like, what are you actually buying? Is it just the building and the stuff inside, or is it something more? Well, we're about to find out. We're going to break down the real-world sale of a small shipping center to see what really makes a business valuable.
So every sale kicks off with a story, right? This one, taken right from the marketing video, paints this perfect picture of the entrepreneurial dream. A proven business all set up, ready for you to just step in and start winning. It's a fantastic offer. But is it the whole story? Exactly. We're here to look past the shiny marketing pitch. We want to really understand the engine that makes this whole thing run. So we're going to peel back the layers on this life-changing opportunity. Let's get past the dream and dig into the hard data. Okay, first up, the pitch. Every single sale begins with this vision, this story of the amazing life you could have as the new owner.
Now, look at these words. These aren't just buzzwords. They're absolute promises. Turnkey means you're making money from day one. Recession-proof? I mean, that's huge. It offers stability even in a shaky economy. And pillar of the community. That creates an emotional connection. See, they're not just selling a business. They're selling security, success, and a sense of belonging.
All right, so we've heard the dream. Now let's get down to the reality. What's actually for sale? And more importantly, what's the price tag? $495,000. That's the magic number. Everything else we look at from here on out has to be weighed against that price. So the big question is it worth it? Let's dig in and find out. So what do you get for just under $500,000? Well, this table shows you're not just buying an idea. A huge chunk of that price is for real, tangible stuff. The biggest asset? The real estate itself. You get to be your own landlord, which means no one can suddenly jack up your rent. Then you add in over 50 grand in equipment, a van, inventory, and all of a sudden that asking price starts to look a lot more reasonable. It de-risks the whole purchase with physical value. And get this, they've made it even easier to come up with the capital. The business is already pre-qualified for an SBA loan, which is a massive vote of confidence from the government. Plus, the seller themselves is willing to finance 10%. That shows they're really invested in a smooth handover and believe in the business's future success. Okay, we know the price, we know what's included. Now it's time to pop the hood and take a look at the engine of this business, its revenue streams. How does this thing actually make its money? Whoa, look at this. This business is definitely not a one-trick pony. Shipping is the main event, sure, but then you have these other high-margin services like Notary, shredding, and mailbox rentals, all providing different streams of income. This diversification is exactly what makes that recession-proof claim actually believable. If one stream slows down, the others can pick up the slack.
And right here, this is the holy grail for any small business owner: recurring revenue. Those 75 mailboxes provide a predictable, steady stream of cash month in and month out. It is the absolute bedrock of this business. So, the business is making money. Great. But what protects it from the competition? What's its secret weapon? Well, the prospectus calls it the anti-franchise advantage, and honestly, it's a total game changer. Here's the bottom line. As an independent owner, you keep every single penny of profit. No franchise fees, no royalties, no corporate overlords telling you what to do. You have the total freedom to adapt to your market and make your own calls. It really comes down to two things: more money and more control. But being independent isn't its only defense. The business has what's called a digital moat. That's a powerful online presence that keeps competitors away. In this case, it's a #1 ranking in local search results, which is basically a virtual pipeline that delivers free customers right to your door. And just how real is that impact? Well, that digital moat brings in over 5,000 unique visitors to their website every single week. That's thousands of potential customers, all without spending a single dime on ads. That is a priceless advantage. So let's recap. We've got a stable, profitable, and really well-defended business. But a smart buyer isn't just looking at today. They're investing in tomorrow. So what's the roadmap for the future? And here it is, the blueprint for growth. And these aren't just vague ideas, right? These are concrete, actionable strategies to tap into the customers they already have. Adding services like cell phone commissions or tax prep is a direct line to more revenue. And that plan has a very clear target: pushing annual revenue past $750,000. It's a real,
tangible goal that shows a potential buyer not just what the business is doing now, but its future potential.
And that brings us to the ultimate question, doesn't it? This case study really highlights the core dilemma of any business acquisition. Do you bet on a proven past or a promising future? You have a solid 18-year track record on one side and a clear blueprint for growth on the other. So what would you choose? The safety of what's known or the thrill of what could be?